the middle. 7'3".
Welcome, everyone, on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Gabe Vincent out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Here's Doc. To the paint. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And here's Suggs. Wagner on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Vincent outside, stolen by Young. Here's Doc, defended by Wagner. Here's Doc. Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Nails it from 3.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here's Doc. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
Hunter passes to Young, to the middle. Here's Doc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Suggs. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And it's in there. Doc's got 10. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Vincent left side. Pass to Wagner. Takes the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Here's De Silva. He played a great game against Charlotte. Orlando again missing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. The Magic have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The tenacity from Suggs. He doesn't back down from anyone when he's knifing inside.
At the line for 2.
Suggs hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Doc. Good work there as it goes. Doc's got 15 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Wagner. Down low. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks leading. Daniels passes to Doc. Now here's Johnson. Here's Doc. Coming off a terrific game against New York. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Out left to the wing. Vincent left side. And Carroll against Young. Banchero in the post. The rebound by Atlanta. Doc's got his 4th rebound in this one. Soft touch off the glass. Doc's got 19 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Suggs, the pass to Vincent. Pass to De Silva. From downtown, he drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Doc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Vincent outside. Here's De Silva, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The Magic making a switch here. Batase's checked in.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
Magic trail by 4. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 25.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, it's very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Here's Suggs. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Banchero. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Banchero's got 9.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Magic trail by 7. Suggs, the pass to Vincent. Banchero left side. Wagner outside. And there's the screen. Back to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner outside. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. The Hawks lead by 7. To the left wing. Young, the pass to Doc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Thunder. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Atlanta, They've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. Now here's Suggs. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Carter, a screen on Young. Suggs, the pass to Carter. That one goes in.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Here's Doc, defended by Wagner. Doc, no good. Magic trail by 5. Here's Black. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Outside Carter. Wagner for 3. On target from range. Wagner's got his second basket.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
For BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, the Magic's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Up top, Carter releases. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Atlanta's ball to the middle. Here's Doc. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Black passes to Carter. Picked by Carter. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by Doc.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 6-point game. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Batase from deep. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Here's Black, guarded by Young. Outside Carter. Here's De Silva. Back to Carter. Suggs with it. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Young. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 7.
They're too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jalen Suggs.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Anthony. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Batase. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Doc's got rebound number 11. To the paint. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Black. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Anthony outside. Picked by Carter for 3. Anthony misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the inside. Doc gets the bucket. Doc's got 39.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Pass to Black. Here's Batase, defended by Bogdanovic. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Doc. No good, misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We got Rizashe, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Doc in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Anthony, money on the 19-footer. Anthony's got his first basket. The Hawks lead by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Knicks, played some superb basketball. He dropped 69 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Ryan?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Anthony, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Magic trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Anthony outside. Here's the three. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space. While recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's Black. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Batase can't hit. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's the break. Doc gets the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now Anthony. He's got 5. Floats one. Atlanta with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win. Orlando
with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Orlando again missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Doc gets the bucket.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizashe has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Black. He's scoreless. Will it go? And Batase gets it to go.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
The Hawks lead by 17. Here's Doc. The rebound by Carter. Here's Black. Pass to Batase. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, B.A., the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Deflected. Pass to Batadze. It's hauled in by Doc.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Rizachet. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Banchero surveys. The three ball. The rebound by the Hawks.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Doc. Over to the wing. Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Doc. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Black passes to Wagner. Anthony with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Number 1, Trae Young.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Matthews comes in for Daniels. Vincent's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Here's Anthony. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And Caro no good. Here's Doc. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Doc. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And good whistle there.
Batadze's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to Matthews. They get it back. Doc. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They're really working the paint now.
Now Vincent. Out to the right wing. Here's Banchero, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Hunter on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vincent left side. To the paint. Here's Banchero. It's tipped. Outside Hunter. Here's Doc. Here's Johnson. And there's the rejection. Pass to Vincent. Wagner outside. Suggs with it. Tipped. Here's Matthews. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Here's Doc. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Banchero in the post. Johnson on him. Now here's Banchero, covered by Johnson. Johnson with a double team to the wing, right side. The three from Suggs. Here's Wagner, and that one is stuffed right through.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. And got it! Another basket! 71 points, and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Vincent outside. Here's De Silva, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Suggs outside. Shoots over Young. Got a hand on it.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Orlando with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Takes a step back. Suggs. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Pass to Doc. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Right wing. A minute 6 left to play in the first half. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Doc.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Vincent passes to Banchero. Suggs against Young. Offensive rebound. And it's Wagner missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Doc. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero in the post. Covered by Johnson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed.
Number 15.
4 on the clock. Wagner for 3. Drops in the 3. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And so it's Atlanta cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Tonight, who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Hawks.
How about the point?
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks, setting the floor for the Magic. We've got Suggs. Mo Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's De Silva in at the 3. Here's Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. Banchero in the post. Johnson on him. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he got it again! Sensational!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. To the right side. Pass to Vincent. 5 to shoot. Young against Suggs. And the 17-footer goes down. Suggs has got 11.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
4% thus far in this game. And here's Banchero. Suggs outside. There's the triple. Vincent can't hit. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Doc. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vincent outside. Pass to Suggs. Now Banchero. The fader. That shot off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Looking to get back on track. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Daniels passes to Doc. And it's good. He hits another one.
He's scoring, and the defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all time in scoring. Suggs against Young. Shoots from 14. Suggs, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Doc, no good. And Orlando shooting a low 29% since halftime. Banchero passes to Wagner. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. And Atlanta shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Doc. And yes, another basket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a...
Down low. Here's Banchero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And he rebounds a good. good. That's another bucket.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Vincent can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Doc. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, the relentless pursuit of points from Paolo Banchero.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Paolo Banchero taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. The Hawks make.
Substitution here.
The Hawks decide to talk it over. To the inside. Here's Doc. And another one.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of time.
And we get at the quarter a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Atlanta on top, delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Switch here. Banchero's checked in. Here's Black. Knocks it down from distance.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Larry Nance is out there with Risachet. And it's Doc in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. 3-pointer Anthony connects from downtown. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Doc. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Here's Doc. Oh, connects again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Wow, and he's tied for the record point for point. One more score and he'll stand alone.
And how about that? 100 points, triple digits. Woo! Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of...
Hits yet again. Wow!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. Can't believe it.
A huge night for MP. Now let's go to center court for his reaction.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet.
A night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league.